Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, here's a bit of a strange one for you guys. It would appear the Labour Party here in the UK want to try and preserve free speech, believe it or not. The same free speech that Keir Starmer professes we have in abundance in this country, whilst barefaced lying straight to their faces of JD Vance and President Trump during his visit to the Oval Office earlier this year. President Trump was addressing the press. We have free speech here in America, it's very important, very important. And then Keir Starmer perks up. Oh yes, we have free speech in the United Kingdom. We have done for a very long time. In that nasally, drony, boring, robotic voice that has zero personality in it. I've got to admit, this headline gave me a case of palpitations as well when I first read it. So, let's have a look what's being said. And yes, spoiler alert, it does have to do with Islam. Here we go again. Labour has scrapped its Islamophobia definition with fears it could threaten free speech. A working group has formulated new wording that will replace the controversial definition adopted in 2019, changing the term Islamophobia with anti-Muslim hate. So that basically means you still can't criticise Islam. You still can't debate people about Islam. You still can't question Islam because it will come under the same umbrella as anti-Muslim hate. Very clever piece of wording this. Oh, we're not going to use Islamophobia. It'll cripple free speech, but we'll cripple it another way by changing the wording. Very shrewd and very sneaky. Luckily, it's extremely transparent. Even a fucking idiot with a brain the size of a raisin could see through this. It will remove all Muslimness references according to the Telegraph. The Labour Party incorporated an Islamophobia definition into its code of conduct for party members when it was in opposition. Critics feared the all-party parliamentary group, APPG, wording on British Muslims was too broad. Concerns were also held on it amounting to blasphemy law. Former Conservative Minister Dominic Grieve led the review, and a source familiar with it confirmed to the Telegraph that neither Islamophobia nor Muslimness appeared in the new version. It is understood that the definition is now before ministers. Now let's just have a quick recap about where the term Islamophobia actually came from and what its main aim actually was when it was brought to the forefront of our dictionaries for some bizarre reason. Now I have heard from numerous sources that the term Islamophobia was thought up and brought forward none other by the Muslim Brotherhood. The same Muslim Brotherhood, by the way, that is banished in many countries across the Middle East. It's only batshit bonkers fuckers that we live in this country who allow them to operate quite freely, and over in Turkey as well, where they are operating more than freely and looking at taking over the whole country and leading a Muslim rebellion, in the words of the Muslim Brotherhood over in Turkey. They brought this phrase, I suppose you'd call it, to the forefront to silence debate, to put padlocks on people's mouths, to stop people criticising Allah, to stop people criticising Muhammad, to stop people criticising Islam as a religion. That's what it was all made to do, and that is what it has accomplished. Mission accomplished far and wide. You say anything detrimental towards Islam or towards a practicing Muslim, and you are demonized heavily. You are called a racist, you are called a pig, you are called all sorts of colourful names simply for voicing opinions. And that will still go on, my friends. Despite the wording, despite the word changes that they are fucking bringing forward, it will still count. You say something naughty on Twitter, on Facebook, about Islam or a practicing Muslim, you will have a knock at the door by PC Plod. Don't think this will change one iota. I do also have to put into question Labour's sudden concern regarding free speech when, like I've stipulated on so many occasions now, my friends, people are getting visits from the old Bill for the things they say on social media. People are getting visits from the old Bill. A fellow YouTuber got a knock at the door about 9:30 at night from PC Plod. What for? For posting a meme. The meme, I think, and I quote, was F Gaza or F Palestine, something along those lines. And he was arrested for it. Where is the free speech? It only seems to come across, only seems to become some sort of concern when it involves Islam or Muslims. Anyone ever noticed that as well? You see, in this country, you can't post on social media without thinking, should I say that? Shouldn't I say that? Am I going to get arrested? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? You can't even silently pray in your head outside a certain clinic that women sometimes frequent, because you'll get arrested for that as well, for wrong think or praying in your head. I think it was a woman, I think it was a number of years ago now, a couple of years ago, was stood outside a certain clinic praying in her head, and she was arrested for it. And we're talking about Islamophobia, and we're talking about anti-Muslimness, or whatever the fucking nonsense that article said, is utter nonsense. This isn't going away, my friends. Like I say, this word is all about shutting down debate and restricting free speech. That's all it is, and it will continue to be so. Don't be drawn in by all the nicey, fluffy, bouncy words that are attached to certain words within a dictionary. I mean, where's the anti-Christianness or what's it called? Muslimness, Christianness? I don't fucking know. All these silly words. We don't even need any of them. Just get rid of the whole fucking lot. Ship them all out. Anti-Muslim, Islamophobia, anti-Christian. Just ship them all out and let people say what the fuck they want to say. End of story. It doesn't matter if they're being racist, sexist, anything like that. Unless they're not invoking violence, I say have at it. Fill your fucking boots. If someone was to come up to me and call me a racist slur, I'm going to go into a corner and curl up into a fetal position and start crying into a little silk hanky. No, of course I'm not. I'll frisp it off. Like I say, I've got skin like a fucking rhino, so it doesn't really bother me. Have at it. Like I say, fill your boots. That's my video, my friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is utter nonsense. Carpe diem, and I'll see you all later. Cheers.